Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. Okay, I just started doing my makeup. Today I'm going back to my Maybelline. I love it. And I just finished putting some on my face. I feel like my chin area needs a little bit. I wanted to film this video and talk about the foundation that I did on my last video. I wanted to talk about this foundation. Oh my God, yesterday. Okay, so I wore it the first day and I wasn't really paying attention to it. I went out, ran some errands and everything. At the end of the day, I took off my glasses and I saw that there was like really patchy indents here because of my glasses. Oh my God, yesterday it was a disaster. My face was a disaster. I put it on, I went to work. It was a hot day. I think it was the hottest day of this week. Anyways, I had patchiness all around. I had a bunch of like separation and it was just cakey looking, especially in this area right here. And over here, it just looked it was bad. No matter what I did, it just looked really bad. And I would take off my glasses to try to, diffuse it or do something with it. I'm like, I don't want to add powder. I don't want to add more foundation. It's just looking really bad. And I just ended up dealing with it. But let me know if you guys had that issue with this foundation. It's the NYX Bear With Me Blur. I think last time I had it, it was cool. I think it's just too thick. I don't know. Did they change the formula? I have no idea. Because I remember the last one that I had, I finished it. This one, I don't know. Maybe I need to, I don't know. I can't even say why or what I should do because it was just really, really bad. Like, it was almost embarrassing to talk to people and have conversations because my face looked bad. It looked really bad. Like, every time somebody got near me to talk or say stuff and chit chat, I was like, oh my God, they're gonna look at my nasty patchiness, and it was just so bad. But this concealer is cool. I like it. This is the NYX Bear With Me Blur Concealer Serum. It's really lightweight and a little bit goes a long way. So I'm gonna pick it up with my brush and I'm gonna use that on the bottom of my eyes. You see how I still have some left on my hand? A little bit goes a long way. You can just use that same thing and spread it out. Oh my God, but yes, it was a disaster. And I was just like, oh my God, I already know. They're looking at me thinking, what the fuck is she wearing? What the hell is that? What is she wearing on her face? I only told one of my coworkers about it. I'm like, man, this foundation is not it. Like, it's horrible. Like my face is patchy, and she recommended me the Super Goop tinted moisturizer. I don't mind trying it. She's like, I have oily skin too, and it's very lightweight. It's really good, so you should try it. She said, if you don't mind, spending a little extra. And I'm like, dude, yes. I mean, I'm always down to spend that extra money on a foundation if it's a good one, if it's gonna go with my skin, if it's, I don't want to just buy it just because it's trending or it's a big brand or anything. Like, like if it's good, I'll buy it. If it's not good, I'm not doing it. But yeah, oh my God, yesterday it was just so embarrassing. My nose, even, I kept going like this to my nose, and it was getting worse and worse the more I touched it. And then I was like, okay, what if I get a paper towel? And I like, it was bad. It was bad. The only thing I needed to do to fix that situation was to wash my face off, take everything off, and redo my makeup and use my Maybelline foundation because it was so bad. Also, on my lips, I'm wearing this new Trader Joe's cinnamon roll lip mask. I wore it last night and I loved it. It's really cute in the inside. It looks like a cinnamon roll. And it smells really good. It smells sweet. But anyways, I love this one. It's a big little tub. I like it. I thought about taking pictures for you guys to put on a video, but I'm telling you, I was just like, oh my god, this is so bad. It's just bad. And then the lighting at work sucks, dude. Like, it's all fluorescent lights everywhere. I'm using the NARS. I'm using the NARS concealer for my lids. The lighting was really bad, and it was just so bad that I did not even want to take a picture or a video of it, because it was just really bad and embarrassing. I'm like, dude, I'm just gonna deal with it through the day, and then tomorrow I'm just gonna go back to my Maybelline. Like my L'Oreal too. Maybe my skin is not doing well with thicker foundations. That's what I'm thinking. So here we go. This is the NARS Café con Leche. Okay, now I'm gonna go in with my Kimchi Puff Puff Pass, and it's in pink, and I switched powder puffs on. Now I'm using a black one because the other one was already done. And I'm gonna pick some up, and I'm gonna set this under eye area with it. That's the thing too, like I had set the it's just, I feel like yesterday, maybe because of the change in temperature, like inside my job is cold, and I was mostly outdoors the first day I wore the foundation. So yesterday I was like in cold, hot, cold, hot. I don't know if that made my skin a little different, but it was just so bad, dude. Like, it was bad. So embarrassing. Like, I just wanted to hide all day. That's how embarrassing it was. Okay, so whatever's left in the brush, well, I'm gonna pick some up. I'm gonna use it for my lids. I like to set my brows and lids before I do my eyebrows, because it gives like a clean canvas so I can fill them in. Now I'm gonna do my brows with the Anastasia Perfect Brow Pencil. Okay, and eyebrows are done. And the color I am using is medium brown. I don't know if you can see it, it's right here. Medium brown. I love this pencil. Love it, love it. Okay, and for my eyes, I'm gonna be using this one. Is the Gothic Beach by Jeffree Star Cosmetics. Look at the colors. Sorry. Look at the colors. Oh my gosh. I'm just gonna do a simple look. I know this looks intense, but I'm gonna do a very simple look, very subtle, very wearable. I'm gonna pick up this like reddish brown. It's called Burnt Out. I'm gonna use that for my transition section. Transition, whatever you call this area. My crease. Oh my god, I forgot how potent this color is. I rubbed some off on my hand just so it's not too intense. That's why I spread it out on 2 eyes on my first application, because it's very intense. So I'm gonna drag it down and spread it, and then I'm gonna buff it down. Oh yeah, and I remember like the foundation was like settled into my pores. I'm telling you, it was bad. It was so bad. I was like, I've never seen this before. Like, I've never worn anything out that made me look like that. Oh my God, it was just, I feel like people were probably like, does this girl not know how to pick her makeup and stuff? But again, I haven't used that in years and I decided to give it another try. I saw it at Target. I'm like, oh, let me see this. I remember I actually liked it the last time, but maybe my skin was in a different time. I have no idea. I have no idea, but it was bad. And I'm gonna go in with my bronzer, the Kat Von D Shade and Light. I'm gonna pick up Somber, okay, just because I feel like it needs something like that creates depth. There you go, something like that. You see what I mean? And inside my job, like it's really, really cold to the point where like you need a sweater, right? So I don't know if the change in temperature just made my skin, I have no idea. It just settled in really nasty on me. And I was like, well, I remember I was like, the foundation is on the thick side. Could it be that? Could it be that my skin is already like oily and it's just too much? And then, you know, it didn't help when I was like touching it and dabbing it with a paper towel. It just did not help. So this has nothing on it. It's just a little fluffy brush. And I'm just trying to buff out the edges on this area right under my brow. And then I was like, did I put too much? What did I do? Like, it was a mess. Now I'm gonna go back with this palette and I'm gonna pick up this peach color one right here. It's called Don't Be a Beach. And I'm gonna tap it on my lid. But anyways, my Maybelline always is my go-to, and yeah. Now I'm gonna pick up my smudge brush, this tiny little thing, and I'm gonna pick up fishnets, or should I do a gray one? Let's do this one. It's called Parasol Passion. I'm so scared of using these. They're really dark. I'm just gonna use it to outline my outer eye, like the outer corner. Now I'm gonna do my mascara. I'm using the Maybelline Define a Lash, and it's in a green tube. Looks like this. Okay, so now I'm gonna take off whatever excess powder I have on my face, which is not that much. And I'm gonna go in with this palette again. I'm gonna pick up my little brush. I'm picking up Somber, this one and this one. I should start using the middle one. Okay, I'm gonna pick up the L'Oreal Confident Pink. That's another thing too. I used the NARS and only the NARS Orgasm yesterday or whatever day. Yesterday. And that too, it was gone. Totally gone by like half of my shift. It was gone. I was like, what the hell? I look blank, like a blank piece of paper. It was just a mess. Yesterday was a mess, I'm telling you. This is just my powder brush. I'm just using it to diffuse this right here because I put too much. I am from now on only gonna use the NARS as a topper because it's when I use it by itself, it does nothing for me. Nothing. It disappears into my face. So after this, I'm gonna pick up this, okay, the NARS Orgasm. So mad that these, whatever. Anyways, I'm gonna top it off with that because I love, 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 love the shimmer that it gives. I know I'm putting a lot, but I'm gonna diffuse it in a little bit. Also, I ordered my contacts, so they will be coming in soon. Hopefully they get here by the end of this week because I am desperate. Okay. And for my lips, right now I'm gonna keep this on, but eventually, I don't know, I guess I'll pick a lipstick or something later. But thank you guys so much for hearing me out. I just don't know what to say about this. Part of me wants to give it another shot. But part of me is like, don't. It was bad. Like, I'm traumatized. I'm traumatized. It was bad. It was so bad. I was embarrassed. I was shy. I didn't want to talk to no one. I don't know. Let me know if you had any experience. If it worked for you or if it didn't, let me know. Because I want to know what happened. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching my little tutorial for today. And now I'm hungry and I'm gonna go eat. Thank you so much. Have a great day. I'll see you guys on the next video.